Hey, so what's up, y'all? It's your homeboy, whatever, man. I'm just coming at you real quick cigar review. Check me out. I got a Drew Estate Java Mint Robusto that I'll be enjoying today. So you can see how this cigar is packaged up. I chose to punch this cigar with my handy dandy hollow point gear cigar punch. It's a spent AK-47 shell with a grenade, the ring from a grenade pin. It's a cool little thing to have. Shout out to my homie Eric for hooking me up with that. But yeah, man, very popular in the infused cigar line. If you're smoking an infused cigar, or if you're an infused cigar smoker and you have not tried one of these, I don't know what you're doing. Um, you know, um, this one's a Robusto. I paid 13 something for this cigar today. I've seen Toros as high as $18. You know, that's bigger than this one. But $13, you know, online, you can get a box of 5 for about $53, which puts them slightly over $10 a cigar. Buy you a box of 24 for about $237. Puts it just under $10 a smoke. But what do we have here? So, you know, you can see the dark veiny leaf. It kind of has like a box square type shape to it. I chose to punch my cigar instead of cut it, because when I cut the caps on these, the cap always likes to unravel. Not a major issue, to be honest with you. It doesn't really affect the smoke of the cigar. It's just annoying every time you fix it. It gets on my nerves. But that could be me, depending on how I'm cutting it sometimes. It doesn't do that all the time. But I do have that problem frequently. But you can see how this bad boy's packaged up. I'm going to pull this off and get ready to give it a light. But let's do that, and I'll talk about the cigars I'm smoking it. So as you can see, man, we're all lit up. So what we have here is we have a Brazilian Maduro wrapper, which they describe as a 3-year aged Brazilian Mata Fina Maduro wrapper. So, you know, nice dark wrapper. Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan long fillers. It's got a nice draw to it, smoky draw. Sometimes I find that, because these are tightly rolled, you'll find that this cigar doesn't have much play in the wrapper around it whatsoever. It's almost like smoking a little log. Sometimes I find that they are a little bit too tightly rolled for my pleasure, but you still usually will get that nice loose smoky draw. But sometimes I take them and I squeeze a little bit, because you don't want to split your cigar, but squeeze a little bit, loosens it up, and that'll loosen that draw up a little bit for you. If you run into that issue, again, not all the time. And I think I experienced that more on a Toro size cigar than I do on the Robusto here. This thing smells amazing. So what you have here from flavor wise, so chocolate, coffee, mint, cream. Occasionally you get a little hint of maybe a earthy tone. They say that this cigar has a mild hint of vanilla to it as well. The main thing that I'm tasting though, I'm tasting that chocolatey taste, the coffee, and the mint. It doesn't really have a sweet tip on it like some infused cigars. However, you do taste the infusion. I would say, man, like, there's a cool minty taste to this cigar, and it's almost like the smoke from the cigar has that minty effect also. This is overall, I mean, I don't really think there's anything else that smokes like this, with the exception of the Cafetina dark roast. But this is better. Okay, this is better. I talked about the Cafetina dark roast a little bit in a different caffeine. I'm sorry, I said Cafeina dark roast. I talked about that in a different Cafeina cigar that I reviewed, which was very minty. There's a shop here in Gahanna, Ohio. Shout out to Cigara, one of my favorite places to visit, and they have a cigar in there called the MC Hammer, which is it's almost like a duplicate of this Drew Estate Java Mint. It's very close, and it's actually pretty darn good. But aside from that, man, I mean, to me personally, my experience, people that I talk to, if you're gonna smoke an infused cigar, then this is the Cadillac of infused cigars. We use that term in thought of the reputation Cadillac had probably a long time ago. I don't know these days that you would say that this is the Cadillac, because, you know, if you know which Cadillac you got, you know, they got the cheap Cadillacs now that ain't like, you know, an old Sedan DeVille or something like that. But yeah, man, the minty taste, man. Sometimes this thing kind of, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I get that feeling that after you just had like one of those Andes, you know, like those chocolate mint Andes, or a York peppermint patty, you know, you got that mint taste in your mouth. And this cigar smells amazing. Remember I reviewed the Rocky Patel 55 and I told you that cigar smells like a bakery? This cigar does as well. I don't smoke in the house, but if I did smoke in the house, I don't know what the after smell would be like days later, but this is probably one of the only cigars that I would smoke in the house and not really be concerned about it punking up my house. But I don't smoke in my house, but I'm just saying, because it smells that good, man. And the moment you light it up, oh my God, you know, you're baking something in the oven, some blueberry muffins, a cake, some sort of pie. You know, that aroma starts to, as it gets to, you know, warming up the batter, and that aroma kind of hits the air. When you light this bad boy up, that aroma hits. I've been in cigar lounges, you know, I got a membership at one where I can carry in my own cigars. And I took one of these in there because they weren't selling any at the time. And somebody walked in and he said, "Man, that's the best smelling cigar I've ever smelled." He asked me what it was. He had never had one. But yeah, man, the Drew Estate Java Mint. I know tons of people that stand by this cigar. Tons of people that love this cigar. It is my favorite infused cigar. Excellent construction, smooth draw. I never get runs off of these, and if I do get a run, like today is windy, if I was outside of the garage, you know, that might affect one side of the cigar or something like that. But if you're not smoking in those, and even now, I mean, I'm getting some blow into the garage, but excuse me, it's not running at all. Excellent smoke, man. Excellent smoke. These are very consistent. I don't care if you buy one. I don't care if you buy 5. I don't care if you buy the case of 24. Every cigar is consistent, and the flavor notes are consistent throughout. I don't think this is a cigar where you may enjoy maybe the second, third more than any other part of the cigar, but flavor-wise, the flavor is consistent throughout. I just think, I only say you might enjoy the second, third more than any other third because you're settled in. You know, the first third's got you all relaxed. You're really enjoying the cigar, and that second to the final third kind of stage is just, that's the bread and butter of this cigar. By then you're already hooked, you're relaxed, and it's just an enjoyable smoke. So if you've smoked one of these, please feel free to leave your feedback. It's your homeboy Whatever Man. You can follow me right here on YouTube. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. You'll get cigar reviews. I've got plenty of cigar reviews. I do talk cars, and I also have Karate in the Garage, which is my talk show about life and current events, which I'll be firing back up here real soon. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I'm gone.